Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Earthbound, available as part of the Nintendo Switch Online service. Now, I'm going to be honest with you folks. I actually think the Earthbound series is kind of a pain in the ass, which is maybe not a popular thing to say, but like the battles tend to sort of drag on for a long time. There's a shit load of battles too. I mean, this is a classic style game where enemy encounters happen like a lot, uh, to the point where it gets a little annoying. And I always thought the graphics were, not fantastic, although they are the way they are on purpose. Um, but yeah, I totally understand this classic. I get why people really like it, because it is more, it's more than a surface level investigation would get you. The more you play it, then the more interesting it gets. Boy, just surviving like the absolute chore of battles that you have to go through is not my favorite thing in the world. But with that being said, let's look and see how they did with their emulation. Obviously, with the Super Nintendo emulation, they've been pretty good, and Earthbound Beginnings, or Earthbound Zero, is also available. We'll look at that after this, but yeah, let's check this out. Text speed fast, please, because holy crap, the text speed is slow. Even in fast, it's slow. It's slow. Oh well, whatever. Sound windows plain is fine. Please name him. Don't care. Yeah, good enough. Name her too. Don't care. Paula. Isn't that terrible? It's like every Paula out of the world, in the world. It's like, why'd your parents name you? Why'd your parents name you Paula? Don't care. Oh, well. What a shitty childhood he had. What's your name, Pooh? Favorite homemade food? SpaghettiOs. My favorite thing is rockin'. Yeah, why not? Yep. Boy, I wish they'd offer a clean black screen pillar box option. It's so damn annoying they don't do that. They have to have a border, some gradient border. Still haven't fixed that. Never will. The year is 199X. Whoops. I mean, it seemed like a long time ago when this was released. It was, what was this, 1991? Yeah. Onett, a small town in Eagleland. I know, all that Nintendo Direct news and no Mother 3. It's like, come on, just pay for the rights. Ness's house. Pay for the rights and bring it out, you damn pansies at Nintendo. Or do the work to change it, you know? Don't just leave it on the Game Boy, the Japanese Game Boy Advance. Give me a break, guys. Yeah, see, I mean, it very purposely looks like just a slightly better NES game, but I never really liked the way this looked. Again, on purpose, so I understand that they were still going for the same art style as the NES games. But holy crap, I mean, you play this, against Final Fantasy 3, which was a launch game, or I guess it was like 3 months after launch, but still, it's like even that launch game looks better. What was that noise? Ness? You don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And now you want to go check it out? Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I asked you not to. At least change out your jammies before you go. I'll just change right here. Okay. Oh, whoops, yeah. What was run? I thought there was a run button. No. Oh, yeah, well, maybe I'm mistaken. Be careful. Come home as soon as you can. Even this frickin' menu is just, it's so old school. It's like, why did it have to be this way? Beep. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? Because I heard a noise outside. Get caught by the police mees. No, police mees, stay away. Did you hear the Big Bang? I think the meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first to see it, okay? I'm going to try to be the first to get there. Well, too bad. You're going to get in there by jerking off in front of your house. You gotta be adventurous like Ness. You jerk off in bed, then go investigate. Don't be stupid. Yeah, you can't catch me, kappa. I'm a kid in this very, very brightly colored outfit. There's no way you can see me. Oh, whoops, that's right. Check. There's a bread roll inside. Ness takes it. Okay, it's just like the menu system. It's just such a bother. It doesn't even play as it's not even as streamlined as just Final Fantasy 2. Hey Ness, don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops. Oops. I mean, officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow, I, Pokey, will tell you about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. I'm bugging the officers. They ain't doing shit. I thought there was a way around this. Is there not? Oh, wow. See that? It's got some frame pacing issues. Oh, I didn't expect that to be a problem. Did the original have frame pacing issues? I don't remember it having... I don't remember having that sort of, janky, scrolling. I guess I'll have to go back and power up my system and see if it has this problem too. I didn't think it did. I thought it was a smooth 60. I mean, it has been a long time since I played it. I don't remember if my cartridge still works. I'm pretty sure the battery's dead. I'd have to replace that. Well, you know, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. My memory isn't 30 years old, sorry. My memory is like 10 seconds old. Clear out! Get out of my way! Clear out! Get out of my way! Clear out! Get out of my way! Whoops, my mistake. I mean, get out of my way. I don't have any weapons, yeah. To bop somebody on the head's what I need. Shh. Nice timing, Ness. Will you do something about Pokey? It's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? Oh, yeah. And you live in the house next to his. I see. Do I say no? What do I say? I don't know that guy. You're not friends, but aren't you neighbors? Come on, help me out here. Yeah, okay. I don't see anything. I thought you said something different, no? Maybe after I screw around for a while, I don't know. What are you doing? That meteorite looks different than usual. It's strange and marvelous as well as mysterious. Ooh. Oh, okay. Are you jerking off to it? That's kind of weirdo. Hey, Ness. Hiya, buddy. A meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also want to tell you. Whoops. I almost told you about my... By the way, Ness, did you check my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? Oh, that's right, because it doesn't know that I don't want to talk to it. Treasure hunter, this is Lear X Edagate's house. Right. Okay. Could have swore you could go up there. No? Yeah, maybe my memory's just not so... My memory's not so hot. Well, it's all blocked off. I can't see it. Can't do anything. Just a kid. I do remember going to there, but maybe that was the next day after? I don't really know. Hey you, don't you know what time it is? I don't. This was before the era of cell phones. I'd have to call on a real phone for the time service. Why are you on like this? It looks like I'm goofing off. Yes it does. A meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. You kids are wandering around and I'm hungry. I hate my job! Yeah, I mean, with all that going on, yeah, I hear you. Don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home, pronto. Oh, he said butt. Oh my god, let me call my parents. Can't say butt in a Nintendo game. Welcome home, Ness. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Let's go out to bed now. Oh yeah, sure. Later that night. Wake up, go to the bathroom. That's definitely me. You don't need this, do you? Let's open the present. There's a cracked bat inside. Ness takes it. That's what I need, is a cracked bat. It's all I want in life. A cracked bat. It's all I want in life. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. Well, you're an annoying person. I'm pointing that stuff out all the time. My land! Who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? My land, what? Will you answer it? Yes, yes, please have the kid answer it. Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking as lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, the police were guarding the meteorite landing... The police guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know, the sharks. They're the local ruffians. And they were really going wild. Suddenly I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? Ah, sure. Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom and... don't you agree, ma'am? I know that dog is unreliable, but you should take King along. The cracked bat in Tracy's room could help at a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it! Yeah, unless you're dating a girl. But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. A reasonable demand. In case you forgot to get the bat before. Now you have the opportunity. Alright, so we did go up there. It was just later on in the game. You know, like I said, it's an old game. I don't remember everything about it. Alright, you go out in front and I'll follow at a safe distance. Let's get going. Toki joins you. Do you want me to go with you? Yeah. I guess I have no choice. Let's go. King joins you. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's answer the phone. Hello, it's your dad. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. Do you have your ATM card? Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero, at least. Slam beep. Dad's was always a little funny. See, this is the fast text scrolling speed. God, there's so much fighting. So much fighting. And you shouldn't avoid the fights because you raise at like this incredibly slow speed too. I mean, it takes a lot of experience to raise your levels, and you absolutely need to get into every fight because it is just all about the grinding. Yeah, and you can just randomly lose whenever. How about giving you another shot? I mean, I died to the second enemy. That's how brutal the game is. I mean, it just wants you to fight, save, fight, and save, fight, and save, and fight, and save. Fight, fight, go back and save, fight, and save. It's like, it's such a drag to play this game. A little bit too old school for me, honestly. I mean, I'm okay with old school gameplay, but you know, at least adjust it a little bit for a modern audience. You know, like they did with the Sega Ages collection games. You know, just giving me just the plain game, you know, not good enough, honestly. Especially a game like this where it's so I said, it's so painful to play it. It's like slow transitions, slow fights. There will be a point where, like, the most low-level fights, you don't have to perform anymore, because if they determine that you can kill something in one hit, in one turn set, then you just get the experience and money. But don't be fooled. I mean, something has to be at like an incredibly low level for that to happen. It doesn't happen for a very, very long time. I hear people say that, oh, but you know, eventually you can just, it'll just fight for you. But yeah, they don't tell you how long it takes for that to happen. And look how tough everything is. I mean, everything is like incredibly difficult too. But again, it's like a very, very old school RPG. I mean, it wants you just to painfully, painfully grind all the way through it. Oh, do I have to talk to Mom? I think maybe that's it. So like the first couple of hours of this game is just this. You're hungry already? Why don't you have some steak? Pokey, you don't like steak, do you? Too bad. That would be exactly what my mom would say. Ness, it's your dad. I deposited $16 into your bank account. Taking away what you've spent, you should now have $46 in the bank. Well, expect to get to the next level. Ness 8. Anyway, what do you want from me? Record. All done. Your dear old dad was also thinking about hitting the hay for the night. I have created a record of your adventure to this point. Good night. Sleep tight. Ness, you like to work hard, just like your mother. But I don't think it's good to work too hard. Click speed. We'll do this for the next hour. Because it's pretty much what I expect you to do. We'll get to our destination, I said, in about an hour, somewhere around there. That's finally when you're finally at the point where you can actually get all the way through there without having to go back and heal. Yeah, I kind of almost wish that this was designed more like Zelda, and it being an action RPG. I could sort of see like the large amount of grinding as an action RPG, because that's a little bit more tolerable. But boy, all this grinding as a turn-based RPG with like this slow scrolling text, it's just a bit too much. It really is. Yeah, I also hear a lot of people say, well, you know, the enemies appear on screen. You can just avoid fights if you want to. I'm like, no, you can't. What are you talking about? Number one, you don't want to do that because you're not going to gain enough experience and have enough money. And number two, there are enemies like this that just run towards you. So you ain't avoiding this fight. It's like sometimes you hear people talk about, you know, with reference talk about this game, and it's like they haven't played it in 20 years. It's like, yeah, have you played this thing recently? It is a pain in the ass to play this game. As good as the story is, you know, I mean, I think in concept it's a good story. You know, there's not like enough dialogue to really call it really good prose. Again, you know, if the competition is Final Fantasy 2, or sorry, Final Fantasy 3, or no, Final Fantasy 4, I guess it was 4. You know, if the competition is Final Fantasy 4, then, you know, it doesn't tell anywhere near, or it doesn't tell the story anywhere near as well. Whether or not the story is better than the other may be a little bit under interpretation, but, you know, there's a lot of good dialogue in Final Fantasy IV on SNES, you know, that release. And this one, you know, because they're still following that NES style, the dialogue is nowhere near as deep. It's not just not as much conversation. Even though the story itself, the plot is good. Oof. If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. I mean, I don't blame him. What? Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Well, let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Geez, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. Picky joins you. Ness, do you hear a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? Nope. Oh, come on, you must hear it. Nope, you're hearing things. You are a crazy brother. Crazy! Cover your balls, boys. A bee I am. Not. I'm from 10 years in the future. And in the future, all is devastation. Giygas, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Ness. This I believe. Giygas' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Giygas. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, strength, and a huge pock. Did you say 3 things? Well, you know, you kind of had to have the 4 things. Anyway, the legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeated Giygas. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Ness. Did you listen to what I told you? No, not really. I hate to go over it again, but I guess I'll start over. We'll be here till sunrise. I know. Again, this is the fast text. I mean, it still takes a painfully long time to go through. Why fast is not instant text, I have no idea. And believe me, the SNES was capable of displaying text instantly. It was not a limitation of the Super Nintendo. Thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. Congratulations, you've listened to a long story. Achievement unlocked. BuzzBuzz now joins you. Thank you, BuzzBuzz. Ness, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said? I'm not one of those 3, am I? 'Cause I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding right onto my chest. Caution, there are still lots of fires burning here. And there, it's hot. Hot, 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 hot. I think that would eventually just drive you crazy, having that buzzing sound all constantly around you. Yes, buddy, I have something to tell you, and only you. Can you visit me later alone? Oh, hell no, old man. Why the hell would I be stupid enough to do that? Come back a little later when you and I can be alone. No! What the hell's wrong with you? been a long time, Buzz Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Giygas' plans, but Buzz Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. Starman Jr. Oh, okay. Let us slowly go through this fight. Whew. I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Giygas, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent, due to Giygas' influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. Well, I wasn't doubting you, weird bee flying over me. You're hungry? Why don't you have some steak? I still think it's weird that you're talking to the phone and not just checking it. 43. 89 in the bank. Hold on. Your dear old dad was also thinking about hitting the hay for the night. I've created a record of your adventure up to this point. Good night, sleep tight. Yeah, Oh, did I have to drop them off at his house? Yeah. Damn coward dog. Leave me all alone out there. Fend for my poor old self. Where in Sam Hill have you boys been? I'll have to think of a suitable punishment. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. But both of you are really going to get it now. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less. But because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. My husband is too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finished last. That's the story of our life. I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. Gasp! I was much weaker than I thought. So now you must begin your adventure. See you. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Giygas, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onett. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? Yeah. Alright. You are a very intelligent young man and... Oh, the pain! Everything's getting dark! Gasp. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Soundstone. You can record the melodies from your sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone. What, did you want to hear the story one more time? No. Good. It's already dawn outside. But it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. Gasp. Ness got the Soundstone. Oh, look at those lighting effects. Is that ray tracing? Looks so natural. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say, Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. You're back. Don't bother yourself with talking now. You look too tired. Mothers understand these things. Eat some steak and scoot up to bed. I know, I hate these old interfaces. It doesn't know that I want to check or talk. It is too stupid for that. I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here's a cookie. Ness got the cookie. You can also leave anything you don't need with me. You want me to hang on to something? No, that's fine. Be careful. Ness, it's your dad. The deal that I was thinking about hitting the hay for the night. Yeah. Ah, what a great team, aren't we? Well, you should turn the power off instead of pressing reset. Alright? Oh, okay. Why don't we stop it there? This is audap. Watching Earthbound, which is part of the Nintendo Switch Online service. Yeah, I mean, this, as far as I can tell, with the exception of the frame pacing issues that were in the opening portion of the mountain, this game basically runs the same. The sound is what I remember it being, although, you know, if you wanted to be a stickler, maybe it doesn't sound quite the same, but it's really, really close. Certainly enough, you know, good enough for most people to play. Yeah, it's a classic game, but it is a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass to play, quite frankly. And I know I upset people when I say that, but it just is, right? The menu system is a pain in the ass. The enemies are a pain in the ass. The amount of fighting you have to do is a pain in the ass. All of it kind of contributes to making the game just feel bog slow. But with that being said, the plot and the story are really, really good. And I think by the end of it, you know, you're happy that you played it. You just had kind of a terrible time doing it. So check it out if you are part of the service. You know, otherwise there are a number of other platforms you can play it on, including, you know, the Wii U and the Wii. When it was also available for there. Might have been available for 3DS too. I don't remember if it was on Virtual Console there or not. I think it was, but yeah, no, check it out. If you are a very patient gamer and you don't mind the old school gameplay, then I think you're going to get some reward out of it, and you can find out why it's such a beloved series. I do wish Nintendo would have, you know, gotten their act together and released Mother 3 as part of this remembrance of Earthbound. But whatever, it is what it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.